Welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. We need to make a card. I promised that I would do that. Um, a project anyway. So I decided I got this small die of the month from Spellbinders for October, and it's interlocking leaves. And I've never done this before. And I thought, well, let me try this. And just to say, you have to excuse my mess on this desk, but I've been working so much and doing so much, and I had to go out and vote this morning, so I do have a mess, but hopefully you can bear with me on this, with this mess, and we can get through making a card. And I got a Crafter's Companion card blank that I kind of like this color for, so I think I'm going to use this for the base. And then this, I think this paper came from Tonic for some reason. I could be wrong, but it's like a reddish metallic sheen color, and that's what I'm going to use for the leaves. I think it's going to be beautiful. So let's give this a shot and see. I think that's going to look nice and fall-y. So we'll do this, and I've got a very old, I think this is probably the first one I ever got of their folders, and it, you know what, it still works, so we're going to use it. So I'm going to make 4 of these, hopefully, out of this. So I'm going to go pretty tight on it because I want to get the 4. I'm going to run it through here, and I'm wondering if I should tape it because I never like to cut it that short, but we'll see if it goes through. Okay, but I probably should tape it. I don't know if it's even going to want to go through now. This folder is so bent and tweaked. Oh, look, there it goes. It's going. So it still works. Let's see if it cut it right. Okay, that looks oh so pretty. And it takes nothing to get these pieces out. They're pretty good sized pieces too, so we're not dealing with a bunch of little tiny pieces. But look, isn't that pretty? And that'll go, it will have them in each corner. So like I said, I've never done one of these before, so this is going to be something new for me here, but no, that's not going to fit right there, so maybe I won't be able to get all that will work that way. I think. Their dies, they're so sturdy and nice, I have to say that. We get those thin metal dies from all these companies, and that's why we get them for the price we get them for, is because they're the thin metal dies. But these dies are just nice. And I've been wanting to do fall cards, and this come. I thought, man, it should have come a month ago. It should have been in the September month kit, you know, so that we would have been. Oh, I wonder if I got all those pieces out of here before I cut it. It seemed like I did, but I didn't check to make sure, which is a no-no, right? We always should check and make sure. Now this time it doesn't want to come out as easy as the last one, but the folder was, it was in a different spot in the folder. And see, I did, maybe these are from the other one. So here's the next one. Little piece right there needs to come out. And that piece needs to come out. And it cuts, and it's embossed so nice. And so that will be there. And I want to make sure to get these pieces out of here. If you don't have the pieces out, sometimes you don't get as nice of a cut, you know. Sometimes they don't cut at all, so, you know, that part won't get cut because something's blocking the way. So that's why it's important to check and make sure all these little pieces are out. I'm still, I've just been so busy with work that I haven't had time for all this other stuff. And it did take some time this morning to just relax and recoup a little bit because I've been so busy. It's not going to always be like this, but it's just kind of catching up and marking my place, you know, it's a new job, and you know, sometimes you just got to get things where they need to be to start. And sometimes that's a little rough to start with, but with the COVID and everything was shut down for a while, that a few other people now might not get all 4 out of this. Now what will I do? Darn, I thought for sure as I would. And I don't think I have another sheet of it. Oh my. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and go for it and try and see what happens if I could just do 3 on here, because this paper is just so pretty. I really want to use it. Let's just put it that way. For fall, I just think this is going to make a beautiful card. Okay, I think that'll work. There it goes. It caught and stuck. I don't know why it doesn't want to go in and through. It's like it's turning it, so let me try turning the die a little bit without moving it, because it might have already started to cut. There we go. So sometimes when your die is straight on, and that's what I did, I put the die straight on, and it just didn't want to take it that way. And a lot of machines are kind of like that. They It's like, what do they call it? A bump. Like the speed bump, or I don't know, but anyways. Those little pieces are coming out nice. Now it would be nice if I had more of this paper, but let's see what happens if I just 3 corners maybe, you know, and leave that open, or this open. Maybe leave that one corner open down here. We'll see how it looks. Let me get this cut. And I don't have my paper trimmer here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if there's enough in here to work, but I'll go ahead and glue it down. Some of you seen me do this before. It works, but it's not the best. I'd like to get this show on the road until I find that darn thing. Now, I suppose I could do these in 2 different colors, but I don't really want to do that either. How did I have that this way, didn't I? Nice end on the inside always is best. And if you're going to do this, you want to make sure that your card, you know, you're not leaving anything exposed. You know, you want to make sure it's covered. It's better to cut away. You're not going to be able to add to it. So, you just cover it, the whole thing. Make sure it's pressed down. I got a little bit of white on this edge. That's okay by me. Okay, because it is kind of a matte, so. And I did pretty good on the top, so now I just need to trim away here, and I'm just going to go along the card and cut it. So easy, right? Just make sure you don't actually cut the cardstock, you know, the card itself, because then when you try to straighten that out, it's tough. But this helps keep your line nice and straight. Some people would never ever do this, but you know, when I first started doing this stuff, I didn't have, like, there's an end here that I need to get off. I didn't have a lot of money to spend, and so, you know, some things are more important than a paper trimmer. So there we go. And there's the front. And it's matted. Now to do another matte, that's a different story. But just to do a single matte like that, especially if you're just covering it, the top, that's works. Okay, so this one I think might work. Is doing these 3 edge to edge, which means I need to see now if I can get enough out of this to do this. Enough to go this way and in here. And I'm hoping that it'll fit in here. And it looks like it will. As long as I pull them away enough. Yeah, it looks like it will. Okay. And then I gotta have enough to go there, so squeeze it. You don't have to keep these. You can trim these off. These, see, this won't have it. I'll show you when I go to do it. Okay, I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to be very stingy. And I'm going to try to save and make sure I have enough. And could be a mistake. Maybe I'm better off keeping bigger pieces and running it through and then, yeah, but let's try it. I've been lucky so far. I shouldn't have said that because now I won't be able to do it. Okay, run it through. People that have been watching me know I mess up so much sometimes, and I make some of the dumbest, stupidest mistakes, and sometimes this stuff does not work out for me at all, but my thing is to show everything, whether I fail or succeed. You will see it here. So, because that one's like that, then this one will go this way. Let's see. And I don't know if it's better to put a big leaf over the little leaf. Does it say? Let's see what it says to do. It shows okay, it shows this going over this. Like that. So then when you look, you see that little piece there over the other. So then I guess it lines it up perfect. I don't know. Okay. So I need 2 more. I'm leaving this stuff laying around because some of it, the nicer circles and stuff, will go in my shaker box stuff. Will it fit there? No. Okay, it'll fit here for sure. So I'm just gonna trim it here. And I left that other bit so that if it moves or anything, it's still got that little bit. So see, it did it. There we go. I think that's right. Sometimes just closing it will move your die if you don't tape it down. So if you can leave a little bit extra space, it's a little bit safer. Sometimes it's just a little niche, you know, of area that does it. So then this will go here. This will go here. I'm not gluing it down yet because I want to make sure that it's going to look okay. And this will fit here. And I have a little bit more space than I want. So it doesn't quite fit this card size. But I'm not going to be able to add another one. You know what I mean? So let me do one more. Where did I put the rest of that paper? I know I had another nice sheet of it. Not there, that's not it. Oh, I don't know. I had the space for one more now. See what I mean? I was telling a friend that I had a YouTube channel and she's like, oh, what do you do? I said, oh, I'm the ditzy crafter. I'm the one that loses everything. And man, was I wrong? Did I not have another? Oh, it's all right here. I haven't. Man, I thought I had plenty of room for more. That one and then that one. Well, I'm not going to sit here forever and look for it. So, maybe we'll just go down the side with it. And that'll go there. And then that will go there. And I don't know about just going down the side if it doesn't want to go the whole way. You know what I mean? See, if it's going to leave it short, then that's going to look funny. It's not going to look edge to edge. So I could just do what? I want to do the line. That was the point of it. I might have an idea, but I wanted to do the line. Oh, darn. I wanted to do the line especially so I could show you, but since I'm not going to have the paper and I still want the card to look good, even though I want to show you, I'm going to probably completely go different. So I think I'm going to do this and this and one corner I might just cut those pieces and leave this corner. I wonder if, see, this one's going to be a little bit short. So it's not made for this size card, obviously. I could look at the other cards I got to see. That's definitely not going to work. That's a Spellbinders card. That's small. That might go. It might work better down the side. Let me try this. Where did I get these cards from? Crafter's Companion, maybe? Oh boy, that's bright, is it not? It might have been out of a mystery bundle or something. Okay, let me see. Nope, it's too short this way too. On this, see? It won't work there either, but I tell you what, I really like it on that gold, and I think I'm just going to do this. And so this will go like this, and it will be a corner piece, and then if I want to, I can put one of these others in the corner. See what I mean? Let me show you. When you go to finish it off, I am going to just trim these little pieces off that connected. It's just little snips. A little snip here. Boy, these are some bulky scissors. Okay. So it'll go like this, and then you'll have your little leaves, and that needs to be trimmed a little bit. So it'll go like that. And then this one, we'll cut it here. Uh-oh. Make sure you just make it the little snip. We'll go like this. And we have our little leaves. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. See? Then if I want, I can just trim these pieces here off. And then I have just a corner piece that can go here, or here. See? What I think I'm going to do is cut this piece off also. Just to give it a little bit of extra, I don't know, frailty or whatever you want to call it. You can go that way. Ooh, that looks prettier, doesn't it? What about here? Like here. like it there, but I don't really like this other piece here either, so I think I'm gonna snip that off too. So I'm gonna snip it here. And here. And here. And then I get this, see, coming out. And that's what I'm going to do. So my first step is going to be gluing this one down. And of course I got my little bit of tacky glue. And so this is going to go down. And what I'm not going to do is glue this piece yet, because that's going to have to be on the top. Okay. Oh, I think I decided to do the gold, didn't I? Because it looked so pretty. So with the tacky glue, you got a little bit of time to move, but you don't have long. Okay. Now I'm going to put the glue on this one. Just a little bits of. Just don't want it peeling up and getting stuck on things and ripping or whatever. So that's gonna stick. And see, there's my shadow, so that's going to stick even here. And then that will come down, see? Oh, I just put glue on there from my finger. And then that'll go down on top of it. So I'll put a little dot here and stick that down. And then we come to this piece, and I am not real crazy about this, the way that turned out. So I'm just gonna kind of curve those a little bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna put glue on this one. I want you to be able to see it, so let me move it. That's not staying down, and it needs to stay down, right? I'm thinking I got these card blanks from Crafter's Companion, like a mystery bundle or something, but it's not, the fold is not real great. So I don't know for sure that it was Crafter's Companion. I don't want you all thinking that Crafter's Companions get anything wrong with that, because I love Crafter's Companion stuff, and you know, those Spellbinders, I love it all, I guess. And I just want to make sure that looks good there. So it does to me. It looks good. I like it. And then I'm going to put this in this corner. So I'm just going to glue that down. There she goes. She says, I can hear you talking. You aren't supposed to be back there that long. And when me not having had worked for such a while, because of the virus, she's not used to me going to work, so now when I am home, I'm not supposed to do nothing but be right there with her. She's the sweetest thing, but I must have spoiled her too much, I guess, being home. Oh good, she stopped, so. And I've got like kid gates up, you know, doggy gates up so that she can't just come into the hallway and run in the bedrooms and stuff. She's kind of left where she is. I don't like the fold on here good enough. It's just not crisp. I don't like that. It needs a crisper fold, so let me give it a little bit more of a fold. Now, to decorate it up, what am I going to use? Because we got other dies. And see, too, they put an outline where the die goes. And I like that. Because sometimes, you know, they got that sticky there. So that's where you want to put it back so that it stays stuck on. So it's good that they got the little outline on it. And I don't know. Can you see just barely there, outline, but still just the same. It's there. Okay, we got thankful, blessed. I'm not really sure what that says. Grateful, blessed. I think I'm going to go for blessed. And I don't know what I'm going to use, which paper. I can get a red. I can get, got a brown here. I think I like that brown. You know what might look good? I wonder if I have. But let me use a brown. I'm going to use a brown. I'm always second guessing myself, and then it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to be. And then I say to myself, why didn't I just stick to my original thought? Oh. Should I use a brown mat? Okay, I'm not going to use a brown. What else do I have here? Oh, shoot, I should have thought of this, and I didn't. Oh, that paper I made. Could make some pretty leaves with those. But I didn't. And I don't think so. Might look nice for the blessed. So I'm going to take a little bit. of it here. I'm going to pick the piece I want to use, where it's shiny here. Since we got shiny, and I'm going to use the matte brown to matte the word. Then I will use shiny here for the word. And it's kind of colorful. Let's see. Yeah. And I made those, and they didn't turn out so pretty, because they all turned out like that dark purple with green splatters and stuff, but it's with the shimmer powder, and as you watch, it'll make some pretty background papers. So, I hope that it does. Get that out of there. I'm just cleaning out these little pieces. Maybe they're not going to come out, but they should. There we go. It's like there was something in that die where that E was. Okay, so here's that blast. And so the brown is going to be too dark. So I've got this orange. And I think that will work. Or it could go straight on this way. No. It doesn't look like much. Blessed. It looks very dark, doesn't it? The way the word turned out. You know, I could do all of the words. Let's do all of the words. Grateful. Thankful. I know I've got quite a few friends that tend to be more this way, you know. And they're going to appreciate those words a lot. So I'm going to do this way. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to try to run. Oh, I hope yeah, it's big enough for the thankful. So it should be big enough for what I'm doing is I just discovered that there is a black ink mark going across it. And I don't want a black line going across my words. Uh-oh, see, that's why. Okay, we'll do one at a time. We're going to do grateful. Grateful. Well, this is turning into a long video. I didn't mean it to turn out so long. Grateful. Grateful. Now I'll go back there and thankful. I don't know, grateful and thankful are kind of the same thing, huh? Now you can really see some of this color and stuff in this word. And I don't know if you can, well, you can't see it right now because I'm holding it where you can't see it. Okay. Grateful, thankful, blessed. So I'm just going to glue those down. And I'll do this real quick because the video is running a little long. Ooh, that glue's kind of dried right there, so. That's the thing, this tacky glue dries fast and it'll dry up in a second on your bottle too, so you want to be careful with it. And with these little words, I really should be doing the little dabber thing instead of this, but I don't like getting it yucky. Grateful. Oh. Now if you have it where you can connect it all the way because your card size is right, good, because it's pretty. And they have directions on the back for a card. I'm glad I switched to the gold though, it looks so much prettier. Than it would have on that other one. Thankful. Yeah. I don't really usually like to toot my own horn. I guess it's a word, but I do like the way this paper did these words. And you'll see in a minute. I'll hold it up for the camera a little bit better and you'll be able to see. It looks so nice with these colors. Oh, it really did turn out almost like I had planned it. Grateful, thankful, blessed. Can you see the colors in there? And then with the leaves, I like this card. It's very pretty and it turned out so much better on the gold card than it would have on this. This would have been very flat with the other stuff, so this turned out being a good thing. It was a good thing I looked. Huh? I never thought about using the gold card, but with this on here, and this is shimmery. It's got shimmer in it. You really can't see that so much because of the shimmer on this card and the gold, but it's just enough to keep it from looking very flat with all the other stuff. So see, I don't know if you can see any of that shimmer on there. So, okay, so we made a fall card. We used the Spellbinders Small Die of the Month for October 2020. And I'm happy. This is one of my happiest moments since starting this channel. So, thank you for joining me. I guess the next video, since this went so long, is going to have to show what I'm going to be putting in the giveaway. If you like this, hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button. If you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I put up a new video. At 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. My next video, I will show some of the items in the giveaway. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again.